Hey everybody, welcome back to Bazou. This is gonna be episode 5. I'm Brodor Guy. Hope you're all doing well, uh, doing all those great things everybody enjoys to do. So we left off last episode. We had finally planted our maple trees, which we were waiting, I guess, to do. No, we weren't. I forgot. Um, I got all mixed up in the beginning few episodes and planted the wrong type of trees. So let's go figure this out. Excuse me, sneeze there. Let's see. So this episode, I was thinking we would try to buy a few um, tree things. I forget what they're called. Let's see. So let's head down the road. We didn't call mom, so we'll have to call. We can call mom on the way out. I know I'll forget if I don't. Um, Spigots. I think they're called spigots. Trying to sit here and remember. Um, but we'll call mom. Then we'll go to Francis. Then we'll go and work on the relationship. Grab the parts we need for uh, the sugar shack to start operating. Pretty stoked on that one. Let's see. Come on, mama. Now be should talk to Norman about opening the speedway. It's a lot safer. Yeah, no kidding, mom. You're right. You're right. I'm wrong. Let's do this real fast. No sense in going to fill that up when I can do this first. There we go. See, we're getting everything. There we go. Perfect. The more topped up you can have everything, the better. You never know when you're going to have that situation where if you're me, you forget and let things run, or you die and your car's running somewhere randomly in town, and that fuel that you've kept topped up is what gets you back either to the house because the gas station is still closed because your relationship is low, or whatever your various reason for not having for having extra gas is. Let's see, we'll throw that there. And 9 minutes. All right. So the rack does, yeah, it is empty. So we will try to get one load in today. Not sure. It's not really a priority, I would say. We do have 250, but um, the thing with this game is you're always going to need a little bit more pop. I think 801. He'll pop. Yeah, there he goes. All right, to-do list. We just completed the second floor of my garage. So much room for activities. Cool. Can you help me with my garage? I just had a rush order for firewood. If you can give me 48 pieces of firewood quickly, I'll start your garage. Place them beside my truck, please. Right here. And then they'll get right here. So we'll focus on that. And I'm not sure how long that takes, but it shouldn't be too terribly long. I think it takes 5 days as well, or maybe that could be the power I'm thinking about. I'm not quite sure. Let's look up. It's Friday, so on the weekends, there's really no point to going into town. I do think the gas station is open for short hours on Saturday, but Sunday there's no reason at all. I think you can get poutine though, so stocking up on maple syrup if you're still living off of the Maple syrup at the gas station. You need to do that on Friday. And I forgot about him. Yeah, baby. Can start building his relationship. All right, let's see. What? Oh, firewood house. Jeez. It's a little bit of from here to there type um, going on. Let's see. Don't have money for any of this. Roger. All right, this guy. You invest in him, he'll buy the 5,000. Okay. Well, I could only dream of $5,000 at this point, but he'll buy this store. I would say the letter's probably here by now. Not really a priority, but we can go ahead and get it and guess the number of your mailbox. Let's see. Um, what is this? E. Okay, here it is. Yeah. So 28, basically $29,000. Think this is the envelope. Yeah, that's, they'll say, yeah, that's, I don't know. E. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they can just keep my mailbox open for all I care. All right. So, and I believe we'll have to check over here on the sign, but Thursdays is the best day to get gas because your gas prices are the lowest on Thursdays. So just be aware that when you're getting fuel, it's always better to get fuel on Thursdays. Rotate. Let's open you on up. There we go. Let's see. 15, 20. How much are we going to be spending here? Not bad. You know, that it's a small bill when everything's already pretty topped up. So, but it's Friday. I try to always top off. We'll check the hours just to make sure for everybody. Um, but yeah, so there you go. What is this? Crazy Thursdays. 5-cent discount on super. And the price for regular doesn't matter because you can't even buy it because they make fun of you for it. Norman. All right, working on relationships. And I generally will buy like a few. I don't know. I don't really have a number for you. Whatever I feel like, and I'll leave a few right there. And like we'll buy one for the truck. And in the beginning, this is I won't continue to do this because I make my own. That's for the car. And we'll do this one for the Sugar Shack. And I want one right now. So there we go. Later, guys. See you later. So let's go talk to Eric. That's right. Peel off. You know, I haven't seen the cop. Which generally means I'm probably about to get pulled over. But I haven't seen him once. I haven't seen his car. That's good for it. Just let it be. Okay. So we'll be turning that off because we're going shopping, baby. Going shopping. Talk to Eric. Never want to forget. So I want one of these for extra. I try to always have one of everything on hand. So, yeah, like that. I thought it used to be just these 4 and these 3. I guess they changed it up a little bit. So these are the spouts. That's what I was referring to, trying to think of before. So grab these. Oh, it's about to snow. Yeah, there it comes. I see. I could be a weatherman. I'd be more right because I said it and then it happened. I have 74 cents. Okay. Um, I guess we will have to knock out some firewood because, whoops. I can't really confirm where I overspent, but I definitely. Oh boy. I saw that one coming. Um, 74 cents is not good. So we'll have to see. Um, Good thing I chopped up all that firewood. It's ready to roll. All right, let's see. Monday, when we come back, we'll stop and get our potato. We'll also go get our weed seeds from the windmills. All right, let's see. I'm always wide in that turn, afraid I'm going to head on somebody. So it's 10:30, so we'll get back. We'll load up some firewood and try to come up with a plan of attack on getting all this set up for uh, the sugar shack, because the trees really aren't grown. We'll come back. Most of the stuff needs to come out here anyway. So I'm gonna have to cut all of these pine trees down, and then eek. Let's see. Good thing about having these trees right here is small chance of rolling into the water. We'll just put everything right here. It's all gonna get used. Uh, I thought I maybe it's 2 sets. I don't know. I either lost one along the way, or it's only 2 sets on the bottom and one on top. So let's see. Get one of these. Set it. We'll put it right there because eventually the maple syrup thing goes there. All right, let's go over here. Go load up. I definitely planted that a little tight. That'll be handled once they're. I wonder if that ATV will. So I don't think that ATV will hold it. No, it won't. Okay. I think we're good though. It is sliding though, so we'll see. Just fill this up. So for the sugar shack, we will, because all the trees are really far apart right now, and that's a huge problem. And I didn't help myself by planting the pines around there, but I really don't want to waste the saplings that were planted. Oh, man, I'm not really. And I waited like, what is it, 4 in-game days? So it's 4 days behind where it really should be. Your planting of the maple sapling should really be within like the first 2 days, but I really mishandled the start of this series. Um, Made it a hard series without even making it a hard series. It's so frustrating. I really messed up, but it is what it is. We're not going to really worry about what has done. We're going to try to make the most of it. And without just straight up chopping them down and ruining the sapling, I want to try to take advantage of it. You know, it's really making me work out of the box and come up with a solution that is still possible without destroying stuff. So, which I might need to buy more of those posts, splitter posts, which will get expensive, but yeah, it is what it is. I don't know how much I've loaded. Really starting to slide now, but I think I'll have to probably take another 4 or 5 loads. So I'm not really worried about getting too much. Let's see. Let's see. Take it easy coming out of here. No matter how easy, it's still going to slide around and stuff's going to fall out. Just do the best you can. And then if you drop a piece like through here, I'll use it when I am heating up I guess the sugar water to turn it into maple syrup. And then if I drop it here, I'll just have to stop the truck. So it is gonna be what it is. So we need money before a garage at this point. So we will have to take it to the other rack first. Because the other rack is our existence. You don't have to have a garage. So let's see. Come over here first. We did pretty good. We did pretty good. 300 bucks. All right. And we can do this for any extras we get. We'll stop and just make sure there's nothing. Yeah. All right. So what is that? 2? All right. That's fine. We'll roll with it. We can, it's only, it's only 1 o'clock. We can totally load up some more and get that cut. Or not load up more and get it cut. Load up more and get it in the rack for the brother to make the garage, which interesting concept, but I don't feel that he's going to be building a garage out of split wood. If anything, he should have like drop off a stack of logs or something. Or add on to the game, it would be where we take it to the sawmill, which I haven't even done in this series because you really don't have to. You can survive on easy without going to the sawmill, but there's a sawmill that you have to start out going to make your initial money to get the wood splitter. In hard mode, you don't start out with the ATV. You don't start out with the truck even. You start out with the car. And you still have the saw because you got to cut down the trees, but you take the logs to the sawmill to buy the splitter. So it's a different way of playing. Definitely enjoyed it. It was a good time. So, but if you it would be cool if there was an option to where you could turn your logs into like 4 planks or something like that, and then you just that took a day. Then you went back, picked up the planks, and then ran them to Francis. That'd be an interesting thing to do instead of firewood. But It's all good. So if when I get to Francis, there's too much firewood for the garage, we'll just leave it in a pile right there in the green circle for making money. And that way it will help. It'll hit tomorrow morning automatically if you put it in the where the circle would be. The circle won't be there for me when I get there because I've already maxed out for today. I'll have to just guess where it is, and then during my next visit or next time I go to my brother's, I will have to throw it into the circle. So hopefully I can hit the spot. What did he say? But let's see. Oh, open up. There we go. We'll run this over. I think I'm gonna make it. All right. I don't think I've. I'm not gonna say anything. But whatever. Had any firewood fall out? That's awesome. I'll flip my truck this time and it'll fly over and into the stratosphere. Watch. Whatever. It'll be worth a laugh. Let's see. All right. Okay. Ooh, oh God, that almost came true. All right. Oh, the circle is there. Yeah, baby. Yeah, let's stop. Okay. Ooh, oh God, this is not good. Okay. Um, I'm not gonna sit here and count that, but oh, 8 more. Got it. So we will get that resolved today. Let's go ahead. Let's see if we can tackle this hill. Yeah, it handles it like a champ. All right. Whoops. All right. So we will have to reposition the uh, wood splitter. We'll have to get the ATV. I do generally, after those birch trees, um, move down to this end just to free up, and then I'll row plant. But yeah, we'll do that until somebody says they want it done a different way, I guess. So let's. I don't want to lose this. So let's see. That would be terrible. Here, just bloop. Okay. Let's run over and get the ATV. And I don't have to turn it in today, but I guess we can split some wood. Man, I can't believe I planted all those pines around that. It's so annoying. All right, let's see. Let's see. Hit the brake. Yeah, gear helps. First. Go. Boop. All right, I can't really confirm if I knew you could do that without hopping off. I've always gotten off. Man, interesting set of videos this is going to be if I keep saying random stuff like that. Okay. Over here, I do cut the maples, or have previously. So let's see. We'll move this just out of the way a little bit. Put it in first. Lock her down. And that's going to slide till it hits that spot it likes. Man. Comedy gold right here. Unintentionally. Use the dirty boy. Okay, let's get this one cut down. I should just let it fall, then cut it probably, but it's all right. There we go. Let's see. Because this should roll that way, right? Yeah, but that's taken forever. Let's see. Is that going to do the same thing? There we go. So that's done rolling. So we'll just cut this. That's a good starting point, I'd say. There we are. Okay. That and that should be right there. The firewood situation for the Francis. But we still are going to need firewood for ourselves. So here we go. Here we go. I've been seeing an update for a game called Big Ambitions, and I really want to play it again. But I'm not sure how much time I'll have. Returning to 3-a-days is really gonna eat a majority of my time. So I don't know. But definitely looking forward to when we're able to bring that to the channel. That's gonna be a fun one. I definitely enjoy it. I can't I have so many hours in that game. I have so many hours in all these games to be honest, but I let them cook, so to speak, as my daughter says, for so long between playthroughs that I completely forget how to play them or the key bindings or any of that. Let's see. All right, let's get a few more of these cut. We'll make a massive pile of firewood. That way we are good for firewood for a while. Even for our own setup. So, oh man. A game I play with my friends is Escape from Tarkov. It is a extraction shooter. Every now and then I go through a phase where I play tons of hours of that. Not sure if anybody's into that, but never know till you bring it up, and or if nobody mentions it uh, till I put it on the channel. Either or. So we will have to see how things go. Like I was just saying, 3 series is kind of where I'm going to be able to cap this thing out, at least for a while. I'm kind of bummed about the ships at sea. A lot of people even, those are my most viewed, which bums me out because I really wanted to play that one. But I'm having to throw that one on the back burner because of that issue. But yeah. So we'll have to see. I'm hoping that uh, it's just a me problem and not an actual problem, and it was a one-time thing. I do know that uh, with the update, you had to um, create a new save. So uh, the thing was that save was created after that. So I don't know. So we'll have to revisit that at some point. Those are all a bunch of awesome games that they obviously have their own niche and different people like them, and but go from there. Oh, this is a lot of firewood, man. What is it? 5 o'clock? 5:06, 5:07. All right. I wish you could like upgrade your wood splitter to if you've ever um it's in Farm Sim as well, but it's this massive one. It's really long and it has a conveyor belt and throws it up. It doesn't throw it, but the conveyor belt goes up in the air and you can make your piles huge. Um, but it splits it into like 9 squares, so you'd get more firewood. That would be sweet if you could get something like that added to the game. Be interesting. Just find different ways to upgrade different components that previously um, weren't upgraded, expanding the game, so to speak. But I do know that Bazou has kind of reached its end vision from Santa Goat. I know nobody wants to work on the same game for the rest of their lives. That's something developers uh, hate. They want to make their game, enjoy the I finished it, and move on. Maybe the indie developer only wanted to create one game. They did it, and they're done making games. Um, Maybe they want to turn it into a studio. We where am I going? We don't know. But the point is, eventually, Santa Goat is gonna have to step away from Mumbazoo and work on either another passion project or um, move on with his life. So I think we have to appreciate that eventually. But as in this moment, he is doing amazing and has been for a really long time. It's great to see these developers really put so much work into these games. So uh, I watched a video today that was talking about a lawsuit between uh, Tyler, which is making Schedule One, and the publishers for Drug Dealer Simulator. I think they're like making games or something is the publisher, and because it's too alike, um, like the core mechanics and such. It's like how many? It's like they're trying to get them for creating a drug dealer game. Like the concept of drug dealing does not belong to anybody. Drug dealing's been a thing for so long. It's not like the first guy that ever slung dope is gonna come along and be like, yo, all you drug dealers, you owe me money because you're drug dealing as well. That's not how it works. It's ridiculous. Um, they're just sour um, because Schedule One is doing so much better than what they did. They really, screwed up during their time of creating drug dealer games, and all everybody's finally getting the game they wanted Drug Dealer Simulator to be, and they're pissed about it because they're losing sales. Even they're getting negative reviews now on Steam because they have a really good simulator to compare it to. And thank God, in my opinion, it's about time that we have uh, a game we can have a standard for or set a standard based on. You know, everybody's been releasing these games that uh, are a buggy mess, and it's just the industry standard anymore, and it's really sad. And I remember rolling out to Toys R Us or GameStop, whatever the store was growing up, and picking up a hard disk, and that's how you had to get it to that condition or that stage to sell it. Yeah, there were issues back then as well. I'm not going to say there wasn't, but this mindset that it's okay to release it as it is because they'll fix it later is just a sad way to run a business. And uh, I really hope we start seeing more because we're going to see prices of games increase because of GTA 6 and all these other things. So we'll just have to see what happens and go from there. Well, let's see. What else do we got going on? We're not gonna. It's gonna get dark here in a second, so I don't want to keep doing that. And we're past the 30-minute mark, so I think we're gonna save it right there. Please, any comments, questions, likes, shares, have at it, please. I subscribe if you got it in you. It's free for you. It helps a small channel like me. Throw a comment in how you feel that I can improve. Still working on things, trying to get my setup better. I hope you all are having a great day, a great week. Yet again, I forgot to get that maple syrup. If you're having a rough one, just keep your head up, keep the grind, and things get better with time. They just, got to go turn on the electricity. Um, all things in motion take a little while to stop, and the same goes for problems. So just keep doing that daily grind and have a good one. Later.